If you love God and you scroll past this, it's all good, bro. No worries, but you stayed. And if you're not too busy for God, I have a challenge for you this week, April 27th through May 3rd. I challenge you not to complain at all this week. Don't let one single negative word come out of your mouth. There is so much power in your words. God said in the Bible, let no unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. And the Bible says there's power of life and death in your tongue. I mean, it's called spelling for a reason. You cast a spell every time you speak. Have you ever heard the word abracadabra? Usually you'll hear a magician say it when they pull a cat out of a hat. Well, did you know that word actually comes from an ancient Aramaic language, which is Jesus' language? And the meaning of that word is I create as I speak. Now, who else created when they spoke? God. When God created the heavens and the earth, he spoke the world into existence. He didn't snap the world into existence. He didn't think the world into existence. He spoke. He said, let there be light, and there was light. And then what's the first thing he said about us? That he made us in his own image. So if God created the world with words, what worlds are you creating with your words? If you're always talking about how tired and depressed you are, congrats. You've been creating your own world of tiredness and depression. You've been cursing yourself without even realizing it. The devil doesn't even have to put a curse on you because he's been getting you to do it for him. The devil's been giving you thoughts that say, my life sucks, things never go my way, God forgot about me, God doesn't care. And when you speak those words, you're basically just cursing yourself. All the devil did was load the weapon. You're the one who pulled the trigger. What you take for granted is somebody else's miracle. Somebody out there is praying for a life like yours. Somebody out there would trade everything to live your normal week. There's people who are married who want a divorce. There's people who are single who want to be married. There's people who are unknown that want fame. And there's people who are famous and they just want privacy. There's young people who want to grow old and grow up. And there's old people who want to just be young again. There's employed people who wish they had a different job. And there's unemployed people who wish they had a job. Listen, there's somebody out there in a Ferrari wishing he had a private jet. There's somebody behind the Ferrari in a Honda Civic like, man, if only I had a Ferrari. There's somebody on a bike like, man, if only I had a vehicle, I'll take a Honda Civic. There's somebody at the bus stop like, man, if only I had a bike to get around with. If only I had a bike to get around with. There's somebody homeless like, man, if only I had enough money to pay for the bus. There's somebody paralyzed in a hospital bed like, man, if only I could be homeless so that my legs would work. And not to get too dark, but there's somebody in hell who wishes they could take one more breath to turn their life to Jesus. None of us have everything, but all of us have something. Gratitude is something everyone can afford, yet so few people are willing to pay for. No amount of worrying changes the future, no amount of regret changes the past, but any amount of gratitude changes the present.